Yes, Eurosia Group was established to create value for people of the Central Eastern European countries and China by building strong and sustainable businesses that promote economic culture ties between them. This is an objective that we share with EU-China Commission, EU-CNC, and as such, there is a strong history of cooperation and respect between the two entities. We believe that our continued and future collaboration will greatly benefit for both regions, for Europe and China. Yes, our lineage is from the Central Eastern European countries, which is our home market. Through the deep network of public and private sector contacts, we have an understanding of the factors like driving range, charging infrastructure, total cost of ownership, environmental benefits for government policies that influences the consumers and which factors they prioritize. This enables us to formulate targeted and dynamic strategies to distribute reliable, high-quality EVs in the appropriate vehicle class so as to align supply with demand according to the demonstrated consumer preferences. Actually, we are positioning our Chinese EV imports in Central Eastern European countries as a solution to multiple and wide preferences exhibited by European consumers, which will lead to a greater and more rapid transition to new energy vehicles in Europe. This allows us to demonstrate the positive impact on the environment and economies of both regions in China and Europe that we called as a Green Alliance. Our near-term plans include investment, such as a cross-border EV trading platform, which we already have it in place, a charging point operator network and utility-scale photovoltaic power plant. Additionally, we see excellent opportunities in gateway businesses to Europe for PV components and battery storage, as well as a green tech, such as energy-efficient building materials, LED lighting, EV charging equipments, and even EV assembly. As previously I just mentioned, we also have initiatives in EV charging equipment infrastructure and photovoltaic power plants. Strong collaboration is further provided by our acting as a catalyst for development of a gateway business to Europe for Chinese new energy companies. Great. It is actually a myth that Chinese EVs only compete on a cost advantages basis. China is the world leader in the EV technology, and its EVs offer many additional and advanced features that are not found in European or American competitors. We understand that Chinese EVs, with a minimum import price mechanisms, will offer a greater quality and features than most European competitors on a euro-for-euro basis, will target our distribution policy accordingly. Our strategy of development gateway businesses for Chinese EV assembly will also be given greater impetus. Yes, this question is a very important question, and I thank you for asking that. Number one, apart from importing our product, our Chinese product in the Central Eastern European countries, we have thought seriously about our capital size of investment and phases of this kind of investment. Eurosia Group Fund is the culmination of many years of planning, of identifying and matching the best opportunities in the new energy sector with the required form of capital to have a positive, transformative effect. The fund will be initially capitalized, we think, at the value of 500 million euros in a first phase. And this first phase capital will be deployed across business opportunities in EVs, EV charging infrastructure, utility scales, PV power plants, and green tech businesses, mainly in the Balkan countries, which are Albania, Macedonia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Kosovo, and Serbia. These Balkan countries in a need for this kind of investment, and this is our great opportunity. This is both sides opportunities that we can enter and we can improve in this kind of investment. We can create even a appreciation of this investment in the long run. Apart from returning the real value to the shareholders of this fund, we definitely need to focus on appreciation of the investment capital as well in the long run. Thereafter, other countries will be also added subsequently by phases, and then the next one after the Balkan countries, we also approach to have Slovenia, Croatia, Romania, Bulgaria, and so on as we move gradually towards the whole Central Eastern European countries. Yes, at the moment we are actually implementing lots of projects, as I mentioned about, in green energy sectors. However, we also have a plan for investing in a free zone, which is high technology free zone, with the intention of either assembling or full capacity production of the EVs, EV charging system, or solar panels, or LED, and so on and so forth. So basically, in the free zone, we have to build some of the main hubs of production for these technologies for the Central Eastern European countries. This free zone, for sure, that does have a lot of good incentives that will be provided for us. In this free zone, we have some administrative and fiscal incentives being provided that will ease our investment in the first phase, and that will give us a good leverage of entering smoothly and slowly in the market and making our investment even more liquid investment in that sense, where both markets and investors can benefit from this kind of cooperation. Now, as the way we see it from our strategic point of view is that production in Albania would not be just for Albanian market, which is a small market. We see it as a production for the Central Eastern European countries and beyond that. So the cooperation in between this free zone in Albania and other free zones in the Central Eastern or free zones in China would be respectfully, will be kind of both sides the same nature of economic activities, which means free zone to the free zone. We see it as one way for this kind of multilateral cooperation and towards this kind of free trade zones of trading, production, and investment as well. With this in mind, we think that we're going to contribute to this kind of global cooperation perspective, because global cooperation need to be reinforced, need to come to the stage, and reinforce together with that also this kind of multilateral cooperation, not just unilateral or one-side cooperation or decision making.